Hello.
Hey, everybody, and welcome to yet another day in Emerald 2.0.
2.0.
We're in the second week, and today we're going to be talking about sharing the coaching opportunity. So obviously the point of this group is to secure your Emerald and get to that Emerald 2 level. So it's important that you're talking about what it means to be a coach, what you love about being a coach, how being a coach has changed your life, and just sharing about what exactly it is that you do as a Beachbody coach. So we're going to go through a few slides here and then go over your homework.
Okay, so how to share the coaching opportunity. It's very important to share about what coaching has done for you consistently on social media. If you realize that with even your own health and fitness journey, that it's taking people a while to trust you and catch on and see that you're serious about it, it's going to be the same for you posting about the coaching opportunity on social media as well. So the sooner you start posting about it, the better. You never know who could be interested in becoming a coach. You never want to discount anyone. I know Lauren and I both signed up as discount coaches to start. We were just challengers in challenge groups, and now look at us. So you want to think about things when you're sharing. Why did you become a coach? What do you enjoy most about coaching? What has changed since you became a coach? And there's no triumph too small. You don't have to be full-time with this. You don't need to have lost 50 pounds. You don't need to be making bank. All you need to do is have one tiny aspect of your life change for you to be able to share this opportunity. Just the pure fact that you signed up as a coach could be the determining factor for you, that you have the confidence to be a coach and be held accountable, or the fact that you were able to help 2 of your friends sign up and become Emerald. Like, that is something to celebrate and not to be discounted. So take inventory of where you were before you were a coach, of what your health, finances, friends, mentality, outlook on life was like, and then compare it to where you are now. Even if there is a shed of differences, you want to be sharing that.
Definitely. So we just pulled a few examples from social media of how you can talk about being a coach. So this is a post from Jack just talking about her office and the things that she's doing as a coach. So she's talking about doing her personal development. She did her workout for the day, and the fact that she's offering a new training group and is so excited about the people who are participating in it. It's really inspiring and kind of awesome to see that she's helping mentor people. So again, talking about the fact that when you join our team, you're not going into it blindly. We offer training from successful people. It's cool to see that Jack is working from a Starbucks, so she can set her own hours and where she's doing her work as long as she has her laptop.
Yeah, and in there you can see that I'm filling my purpose. A lot of people are living day to day simply not fulfilling their purpose. I remember when I first started coaching, I was part of a really negative work environment at my 9-to-5 job, and coaching was a way for me to feel like I mattered, to feel like I was making a difference in this world. And a lot of people, I'm sure, are looking for that change in their life too.
Yes, great post. Next, here's one from me. Jack, would you like to critique this?
No, you can read it because
Okay.
read it.
Sure. So this is a post that I had actually seen another successful coach post about, and I thought it was pretty interesting. In terms of coaching, since I've been consistent with things for a while, these are a lot of the common questions that people actually would ask me about coaching. So I just list them out, like, where are you traveling? Have you met Shaun T? Like, you're kind of a big deal with this thing, right? How much money do you make? Like, what do you actually do? And it's really just being bold and saying, like, hey, how long are you going to watch me before you ask me about what I'm doing? It's also just putting the idea in people's heads that, like, if I can do it, you can too. And how I like to mentor people who start on my team, and that you really, within this business, like, don't have to be a brain surgeon to do this. It's like vital behaviors that we kind of follow, and just saying that my team's growing and I want the best and brightest to join me.
I would also mention that Lauren is kind of using, we're going to get to sneak peeks in a minute, but Lauren is using this post as a sneak peek. So if you're inviting people into a coach sneak peek and maybe they're not ready to join yet, use your personal page as a everyday sneak peek into what you're doing as a coach. Are you creating menus and showing what value you offer to your challengers and your coaches? Are you doing trainings to become a better coach and help more people? Give a sneak peek into what you do daily on your personal profile.
Definitely. Okay, and the third one that we have here is from top coach Melanie Mitro. It's actually 2 slides. But I thought this was a pretty good post, and it's something that's relatable in terms of the challenge groups that we do. So this was an actual customer success story or testimonial that she had from one of her challengers. So she's showing an example of how she helped someone and then reflecting on it within the post. The post itself was pretty long, so it goes on to the next slide too. But here she's talking about how her job is to help other people achieve healthy and fulfilling lives. And she starts to detail out a little bit of what she does with her challenge groups, there being online accountability and support, and then just saying how grateful she is that when she goes in and she sees people having success. And as you see, she keeps going on here, saying how it makes her feel like she's giving back, but gives her the flexibility and freedom to work on her own terms. And in closing, she's inviting people to reach out to her about it, to learn more. So you always want to make sure too, when you're doing any type of like kind of sneak peek or glimpse into what it's like to be coaching, to tell people like that they shouldn't be scared to reach out to you, and they can feel free to ask for more information.
Yeah, some type of call to action.
Yep. A few other coaches that do a really good job giving detail into what they do as coaches are listed there too. Recommend that you check them out. Don't stalk them. Don't copy them. Don't like go for hours on their profiles, but something for reference.
Okay, so you should be running at least one coach sneak peek per month. You can pair up with someone in the team or in this training to run it with. So maybe you have more participants and people get a few different points of view. This can be a Facebook group or event. You can run a 1-hour live happy hour where you're live in a group or on your Facebook page and just talking about what coaching is. You could do a Facebook group for like a 3-day sneak peek where you schedule out posts via Hootsuite. And there's countless ways. So again, when you're checking out these other top coaches or Lauren and I, get creative on how you can promote the coaching opportunity and what your sneak peek could be. So in the sneak peek itself, you want to address common questions such as, what do you do as a coach? What's the cost to join? What's the time commitment? Is there a quota? What if I don't look like a coach or at my goal body? How much money do I make? I also like to, sorry, I forgot to add this. Is this a pyramid scheme? There are some great YouTube videos out there with Beachbody coaches addressing this. Make sure you're well versed in it because you will get asked this at least 1 million times in your coaching career. So yeah, you want to make sure you're well versed in these things. So watch some other top coaches webinars. We're going to reference some calls and templates in the post for your homework. So take what you like and make it your own.
Definitely. And just a few other pointers. So we were saying record videos. A person is going to want to get to know you, especially if they're going to be signing up to be a coach on your team. So be relaxed, be honest, and share about your experience of being a coach. This isn't something that has to be like grand studio lighting, like hair and makeup done at Dry Bar. You don't exactly want to look like a slob either, no. But I think what I'm trying to say is like, don't overthink it. Just speak from the heart, record it. Mm-hmm. And there's always a way to improve it down the road once you start to see feedback from like how people are reacting to the videos.
It's much more important to just take action and do it and fix it later rather than overanalyzing how to make it
waiting
perfect
to do it. Yep. It's important to boast about what our team's accomplished and what we have to offer. So in terms of our downline, I mean, we're part of a superstar diamond team with Jimmy Hayes Nelson and the crew. We offer amazing trainings on how to be successful in your business and social media. We have an amazing community that goes to events and likes to socialize outside of the team. So any type of like accomplishments and team culture that you want to talk about, and the types of people that are kind of in your team or something that you can talk about. When you're hosting Coach Sneak Peeks, the same way that you invite to your challenge groups and your free groups, you need to make sure that you're inviting to Coach Sneak Peeks as well. And you want to be doing that through private message for the actual event or Facebook group. Just the same way as when you put a post up kind of on Facebook and hope that people see it, like it's not guaranteed. So you want to invite people directly to this as well. A lot of the times a good place to start is within your challenge group, especially if you have challengers that are already acting like coaches or are super into it and engaged. It never hurts to throw it in there and just say, hey guys, would anyone like to see a sneak peek of what exactly being a coach is? Just letting them know that there's like no crazy commitment that they have to do, and it's just a glimpse into what you do. Mm-hmm. Oh, that's all we had on
So
here.
I think that's it. But yeah, your homework will be
so your homework is that next month you will be hosting a coach sneak peek.
Yeah.
So what we want to know is, since you're already starting to take a look at your schedule for next month, which week will you be running it? And we want to know as well the graphic that you will be doing to start like just talking about being a coach, because if your sneak peek is going to be later in the month, that way. But at least a few times a week, you should really be talking about what coaching has done. I personally think that Thursdays on like Beachbody Paydays is a great way to do it. Even if you aren't like bringing in the dough, just saying how your check covered like a mani-pedi,
or like your Fabletics order
or something like that, something that's relatable to what something would buy, as opposed to like posting the actual money, can go a long way. So super excited for you to start talking about your team and giving a sneak peek, and can't wait to hear when you'll be hosting yours. So thanks, and we'll be chatting with you soon.
Woo-hoo.
Bye.